Let's go into why a Spawn and Spider-Man crossover is not just a fan's dream, but a storytelling goldmine and an Uncharted collision that's waiting to be explored. Spawn vs. Spider-Man is a crossover that promises a blend of dark fantasy and superhero action that could captivate audiences like never before.
Just remember, go big or go home.
So why now is the perfect time for a Spawn and Spider-Man crossover? Since the comic book popularity has went through some kind of resurgence, the 21st century has seen a renaissance in comic book adaptations with both Marvel and DC characters dominating the big screen and streaming services. Audiences are more receptive than ever to complex storytelling involving superheroes. Come on, give us some of that. Don't be stingy with it. So with the blend of genres like Spawn's dark supernatural themes combined with Spider-Man's more traditional superhero narrative, that creates a unique opportunity to explore new territory in comic book storytelling, appealing to fans of both characters and genres. So that style worked for Batman vs. TMNT. It could work for Spawn vs. Spider-Man. Now let's talk villains. Imagine the chaos that would ensue when the rogue galleries of these two superheroes collide. Maybe Malboja, the nefarious ruler of hell from Spawn's universe, strikes a deal with one of Spider-Man's arch nemesis like the diabolical Green Goblin, or Venom, maybe even the crazy Cray Carnage. Now that is an unholy alliance that could threaten both New York and the very fabric of reality itself. Picture the epic showdown where Spawn and Spider-Man put aside their differences to take down this unholy alliance, showcasing their individual strengths and learning from each other in the process. Whoa. Now I'm gonna go over 3 compelling story plots for this crossover that maybe Hollywood, Netflix, Amazon, HBO can do and implement if let's say Image and Marvel can work out a deal, just hypothetically speaking. So plot number 1, Echoes of Darkness. In the heart of New York City, a haunting presence emerges, blurring the lines between shadows and reality. A surge of malevolent energy awakens the attention of both Spider-Man and Spawn, drawing them into this twisted convergence of their worlds. So the city that never sleeps becomes a stage for an unearthly alliance as they face a common enemy, a force so dark and insidious that it threatens to consume both their realms. I wonder what force that could be, but comment below, let me know what you think that could be. As they navigate their uneasy partnership, because you know Spawn and Spider-Man, it's not going to be easy for them to get along. But then again, Spawn and Spider-Man discover an eerie connections between their pasts, woven by threads of suffering, loss, and the relentless pursuit of justice. And you know, their methods do collide, challenging their beliefs and raising a profound question about the nature of heroism in the face of overwhelming evil. Yet, while all this chaos is happening, a camaraderie blossoms between the two, forged by mutual respect and the shared burden of protecting the innocent. So as they dive deeper into this mystery, uncovering ancient prophecies and crazy secrets, they realize that their adversary is merely a pawn in a larger cosmic theme. Hey, maybe Galactus might be in the picture, who knows? But it's a cosmic theme, one that threatens to tear apart the very fabric of reality. So between the combination of their journey, which leads into a confrontation that they must confront not only the malevolent force, but the darkest aspects of their own souls. Sacrifices will be made, alliances will be tested, and the fate of the worlds will hang in the balance as they stand united against the unfathomable darkness. Plot number 2, Shadows Across Dimensions. So a cataclysmic event ruptures the fragile barriers between dimensions, plunging both the Marvel Universe and the realm of Spawn into a dangerous collision. Spider-Man and Spawn find themselves entangled, and not Jada Pinkett entangled, in a cosmic anomaly that threatens to unravel the very existence of their respective realities. With chaos reigning supreme, they're forced into an uneasy alliance, forged by necessity rather than choice. As they navigate through unfamiliar territories, they encounter twisted reflections of familiar faces and the twisted mix, or maybe even twisted variants of their enemies. Could you imagine a twisted Kingpin mixed with Billy Kincaid, sadistic and smart? That'll be crazy. Their contrasting ideologies clash as they grapple with the moral complexities of their methods while confronting the dire consequences of their actions. So unraveling this thing behind this dimensional nightmare becomes their shared mission, unveiling an ancient prophecy that foretells a convergence of destinies. They unearth unsettling truths about the nature of power, the duality of existence, and the intrinsic connections of their worlds. Their journey propels them through surreal landscapes, pitting them against formidable adversaries who draw strength from the chaos consuming reality. Could you imagine that with Carnage right there? Maybe even a twisted variant of Venom, or imagine a twisted variant of Carnage, or maybe even some of the other symbiotes. But anyways, through their battles, they discover that the key to restoring balance lies not in brute force, but in understanding the symbiotic relationship between order and chaos. In a climactic showdown that transcends boundaries, Spider-Man and Spawn must combine their unique abilities and perspectives to confront this force orchestrating this cosmic collision. Their alliance, born from necessity, evolves into a testament of a unity as they strive to safeguard not just their worlds, but the very fabric of existence itself. Now, before I go into plot number 3, don't forget to check out RatedComics.com for some really cool comics and some really cool limited print Rated Comics exclusives to add to your comic book collection. Support the art, support the industry. With all that being said, let's go right back into the content. So plot number 3, Threads of Fate. A ripple in the cosmic tapestry sets forth a chain of events that entwines the destinies of Spider-Man and Spawn in an intricate dance of fate and consequence. Unbeknown to them, a sinister puppeteer manipulates the strings of reality, weaving together a narrative that would challenge the very essence of heroism. I'm thinking maybe Kingpin makes a deal with Malboja or something like that. Or better yet, maybe the Green Goblin makes a deal with Malboja and the Violator and Mysterio. Or maybe even Morbius makes some kind of deal with Malboja and they all collide in this together. I don't know. The possibilities are just crazy with this, and it's all up to the storytelling, you know? But I'm just giving you some example here, but I think that would be awesome. So forced into a collision course, Spider-Man and Spawn find themselves embroiled in a series of inexplicable occurrences that blur the boundaries between the worlds. As they traverse through realms both familiar and alien, they unearth unsettling connections that bind their origins, unveiling a shared lineage steeped in tragedy and sacrifice. Their alliance is filled with tension, born with conflicting mythologies and divergent paths. Yet, as they confront adversaries that transcend mortal comprehension that we just don't understand, they realize that their differences might be the key to unraveling the mystery that threatens to tear apart the fabric of existence. For a story this big, you gotta have a big enemy and a big collision, and you gotta be a little dramatic with it, because this is a crossover that, if it happens, it's gotta be big. So guided by cryptic prophecies and cryptic clues, they journey through surreal landscapes and face trials that test not only their abilities, but their convictions. Along the way, they confront their own inner demons, forging an unlikely kinship amidst the chaos that engulfs them. So as they approach this reality-shattering revelation, Spider-Man and Spawn must transcend their individual identities and embrace the synergy of their strengths. In a battle that transcends time and space, they stand united against a cosmic malevolence that seeks to rewrite the very laws of existence, weaving their destinies into a narrative that defines the boundaries of their separate worlds. And the thing is, each plot that I mentioned here explores the convergence of these two iconic heroes, Spawn and Spider-Man, that intertwines their mythologies and challenges their convictions while emphasizing the necessity of an unlikely alliance and plot. I mean, it's got to make sense. You just can't do it for the sake of doing it. I know the rights of the two of these characters might make rights a little bit more complicated with the crossover, but if this could be pulled off and the story is done right, I think this will be amazing. So why is this crossover a must-see for fans? We're just gonna dream here. We're dreaming big. You got iconic characters, you got refreshing dynamics. The contrast between Spawn's dark, brooding persona and Spider-Man's witty, lighthearted humor demeanor would create an engaging dynamic, offering both humor and depth. And it's also got rich storytelling potential. The crossover opens up avenues for storytelling that neither character could explore alone, such as dealing with themes of redemption, justice, and the gray areas between good and evil. Now, the distinct visual styles of Spawn and Spider-Man could blend into a stunning, unique aesthetic, appealing to fans of graphic art and cinematic spectacle. Like I said, it worked for Batman vs. TMNT, it could work for Spider-Man vs. Spawn. In conclusion, a Spawn and Spider-Man crossover isn't just a great idea, it's a narrative waiting to redefine superhero crossovers. The potential for deep, character-driven storytelling combined with the visual spectacle that modern technology can offer makes this a tantalizing project for Netflix, Amazon Prime, HBO, or any platform daring enough to bring these two worlds together, as long as Image and Marvel can come to an agreement. What you guys think of the video? Comment below, let me know. Also, this video is sponsored by coffee, so if you'd like to buy your boy a cup of coffee, link in description or donate to the super thanks. But the greatest compliment you guys can do is by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. Thank you again for watching. Until next time.